ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. This video is about how we can program our subconscious mind, the part of the mind that is very powerful. So we have the conscious mind, which we are aware of, and the subconscious mind, which operates behind consciousness. But that's where all our impulses and strong cravings and desires come from. So in our conscious mind, if we see, we can put things like, don't eat ice cream. Ice cream is bad for you. It's going to give you weight gain. It can cause you diabetes because there's so much sugar in it. But when you see ice cream, then, all of that conscious programming kind of, gets washed away. And you just jump at it, and then you eat it, and then you regret it. Same with other things like anger. We all know anger is bad for us, but when things happen, things don't go our way, we get angry. So we have programmed things in our conscious, but they haven't made it all the way into subconscious. So one technique is to do some gurbani, or to repeat some gurbani tuks to yourselves early in the morning, the first thing when you get up. So let's say you get up at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m., whatever, right? You need to go to the bathroom. You go to the bathroom, you come back. If you don't need to go to the bathroom, don't go to the bathroom. Like just whatever it is the body is needing, just a little bit of water if you need. Don't make tea or coffee or anything, because that'll put you out of that state where you can program your conscious mind, because we want our consciousness to be in the alpha state, So in deep sleep, it's delta. When we just get up, and before we are getting into sleep, it's theta. It's also, it's alpha. In states of meditation, it's theta, and in normal waking consciousness is beta. So there are two ways to reach this alpha state. One is through deep meditation, and the other is through these two times when you're just about to fall asleep and you just got up. So what you do is you either sit or you lie down. And then you take a deep breath through your nose. And let it out through your mouth with puckered lips. So slow out breath. That'll relax you, hopefully. Once you're relaxed, you need to repeat these 7 tuks to yourself. I will create a mnemonic which will make it easy, but you need to remember it in your normal waking hours, right? So you don't need your phone, you don't need your a piece of paper or anything to do this exercise. You should have remembered them. You should have committed them to your memory. So when you get up, and it'll be nice if you can also do it, while you're going to sleep. Just about when you're going to sleep, you repeat these 7 things, and then your subconscious will, program these, and you will find your life to be much more, relaxed, happy. People will respect you for having these qualities. So what are those 7 tuks that we want to commit to memory and, repeat just before falling asleep and just after waking up? First one is Karan Karavan Sab Kich Ek Hai Aapay Buddh Vichar Vivek Hai. So what that means is Vaheguru is the one who's doing everything. Not me, you, not me. We are just actors. He's the director. So we should not, place blame on others. Second tuk is D. Dadda Dera E Nahi Jai Dera Teh Jaan, which means, this is not our place. This is just a transit lounge. This is temporary. This is not where we are going to live forever, right? We have to depart. We were sent here, Kalyai Nanka Sadde Uthi Jai, and then we would be called from here without anybody asking our will, whether you want to go or not, because nobody asked whether you want to be born or not, right? So this is not a permanent place. This is just like a one-night stay at an Airbnb or a hotel. So this, you have to remember this. We have to commit this to our subconscious, that this is not our place. Our place is actually the home. The real adobe of the mind is something completely different. Not this body, not this physical world. So the third tuk is Jit Kita Paye Apana Sa Kal Buri Kyo Kaliye, which means if we are going to get back our karma, so whatever bad deeds we do today, you know, we will have to pay for them. We will have to go through reincarnations, which will bring us deep misery because of our bad karma today. So, and the way to relate the Dada data, the second tuk with the third tuk, is that if nothing, if this is not even our world, then why are we doing bad karma for this world, right? Because the bad karma will accompany us, but the world is not going to accompany us, right? So, let's say somebody is cheating, right, at his business to make money, and then he's coming home and spending it just because our mo is like attachment to his wife and his kids, and then he's coming home and then spending all this money, splurging it on his kids and wife, and he will have to leave. His kids and wife are not going to accompany him in the hereafter, but he will have to account for all that bad karma. So if this world is not going to come with us, then why are we amassing bad karma for this world? Okay, so that makes sense. So jit kita paya apna sapal buri kyo kali. I will make a mnemonic which will make it easy. You don't have to remember the exact Gurmukhi tuk if Gurmukhi or Punjabi is not your first language. We will also do it with a mnemonic which would have the English, words of each of these tuks, and then you can commit them to your memory. I'll make it easy for you to remember those seven, ideas from Gurbani. Basically, even if you don't remember literally the exact tuk, don't worry about it so much. So the fourth tuk is Mittha bola nev chala seja rave patar, which means that you speak sweetly and you live your life. Nev chala means humbly, with deep humility in you. That even if you have some talents, or you're good looking, or you are very rich, it's all temporary. None of this is going to accompany us. Good looks are going to change into old age, where your skin will be sagging and all. And if you're rich, your riches can turn into poverty, or you might die and then leave it all behind, right? And either ways, your riches is not permanent. So what is there to be proud of, right? Any talent that you have, like if you're a good musician, sportsman, whatever, right? Bodybuilder, uh, you name it. It is all because of Waheguru, right? He has gifted you this gift for a short period of time, and it's jit kita pa jarena nahi at jag tak kayat gar bhandiya. So we have to speak in a soft voice, and if we have deep humility, we will always be speaking softly, speaking with love, because we should treat everyone as, which is the next tuk, as if they are incarnation of Waheguru or Guru Nanak, right? And which is they are. That's what Gurbani says. Sab mein Rab Raya Prab ek hai, which is the fifth tuk. Pekh Pekh Nanak Vigsai. In every being, in every being's heart is Waheguru himself. And looking at all beings, Nanak becomes happy, which means I become happy. The person who's reading this tuk, he becomes happy because he can see Waheguru in all. He doesn't see friend, enemy. He doesn't see my own, stranger. He sees everyone as incarnation of that same Waheguru. Sixth tuk is Jai Prasad Poga Sabrasa. That is deep gratitude. So first one, the tuk before this was about humility. This one is about gratitude. So these are qualities that we are trying to develop in ourselves. So Jaya Prasad Pogara Sabrasa means that, who is the one who's giving us all the good things in life that we currently have? Let's say we have a reasonably functional body, we have loved ones, we have a roof over our head, we have food, there are people in this world who have no idea where the next meal is coming from, or if at all is coming, right? So we can be grateful for so many things and we can recount them, but then we have to remember who is the one providing us all these, and that is Waheguru. And the last one is Bosado Dukh Prapat Hova Poga Rog So Ant Vigoga. So this tuk means that if we indulge too much in sense pleasures, that will only bring us suffering. So a sense pleasure in a reasonable way is okay, but if you're overindulging in sense pleasures, whether it's sex, whether it's food, whether it's shopping, whether it's social media, whether it's putting your posts on social media and seeking praise from others, these are all sense pleasures, right? Or useless chatter, like calling someone up and then wasting their time, wasting your time, talking about politics, talking about movies. All these are sense pleasures which are detrimental, which actually steal our precious breaths. Or watching Netflix, binge watching Netflix, all these things, then craving for very spicy, very special kind of food, not being content with simple food just to make the body go. All these are sense pleasures which Guru Nanak says are going to bring us a lot of suffering, okay, and diseases in the body and diseases in the mind. So these are the seven tuks, and the mnemonic would be WTK. So W is Waheguru, which is tuk number one, which means okay. So Waheguru is doing everything. T means, which is Dada. T means this transit lounge. Transit lounge. The world is just a transit lounge. So W T transit lounge. W Waheguru does everything. T transit lounge. Jit kita pai apna. So that one would be karma. K karma. So WTK, right? Then the next one is sweet talk and humility. So S. Next one is everyone has Waheguru inside of them. E. WTKSE. Then the next one is gratitude for everything. So SEG. And the last one is sense pleasures bring suffering. So the mnemonic would be WTKSEGS. So W is Waheguru is doing everything. Nobody has free will. T is transit lounge. K is karma. S is sweet talk and humility. E is everyone has Waheguru in them. G is gratitude, deep gratitude. And S is, final S is, sense pleasures bring suffering. So WTKSEGS, WTKSEGS, WTKSEGS. Repeat it many times to yourself, and then see if you can go through each. So W means Waheguru, T means transit lounge, K means karma, and that way you can you can recall them. If you can recall them now, very likely you should be able to recall them tomorrow morning or tonight when you go to bed, right? And that way, do this first thing upon getting up, as I said, and try to do it before going to sleep and see how it changes you. And write to me in comments if it is bringing any real profound changes to your personality, your outlook of the world. You're becoming more detached, you're becoming more relaxed, you're becoming more happy, because when we are detached, we are actually happy. There's a country, Bhutan, which is ranked as the happiest country in the world. It's a poor country. People do not even have bare essentials. Most people don't have even a TV, right? Most people don't have Western style toilets. But why is this country the happiest? Of course, they live in nature and they live themselves aligned with nature. That's one reason. But the other reason is they have a culture, they say, of reminding everybody reminds each person, everybody reminds themselves that they are going to die. So, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.